Hey, good morning. This is the Mediocre Morning wrap-up program for Saturday, March 27th, 2021. Just a couple of MLB notes, um, and they'll serve as a reminder to something that some incredibly impossibly handsome dude who was very prescient and knowing his stuff was saying last year about MLB. Can't remember who that was. Oh, wait, that was me. Yeah. All right, the first one, Eloy Jimenez with the Chicago White Sox is out 5 to 6 months. Ruptured pectoral muscle, chasing a fly ball in spring training is really sad. He has to have surgery. He's probably having surgery this weekend or sometime early in the week. But he's out 5 to 6 months. Still think the White Sox are going to win the division. Very sad news, though. Special player. Number two is an update. Eduardo Rodriguez with the Boston Red Sox, the most whiny fan base in all of sports worldwide. Yeah, I said it. Come at me, bros. Remember last year when he had COVID and he couldn't throw more than 15 to 20 pitches without being exhausted? Well, now he has dead arm. He's back up to shape to the point where he can be competitive on a mound again, and now he's dealing with a dead arm. We've had closers and short men having to be shut down. We've had guys having actual injuries, shoulders, elbows, bicep, all kinds of stuff this spring training. And I do believe this handsome dude that I was telling you about right in the beginning of this program was saying this was going to happen in the spring of 2021 and in the first half. We're not even done yet. You're going to see a lot of injuries. And I'm going to remind you yet again why I was right. Okay? They changed the routine. These guys have been pitching since they're 10 years old, particularly the pitchers. And they get them up, they stretch them out, shut it down. Stretch them out, shut it down. Stretch them out, shut it down. Late fall, winter, and then go into a regular spring training. They should have waited about a month more. No, we had to have 162 games. Cha-ching. Now you're going to have a lot of insurance claims because there's going to be an awful lot of injuries this year. And it was preventable if we didn't have adult run in the league and we didn't have adult run in the Players Association. This was predictable. Absolutely predictable. You know why I know that? Because I predicted it. Which is pretty funny, right? It's one of my favorite sports in all the world. But Manfred and Tony the Tigger, they got to go. We need people to know what they're doing. Okay, at this point, and I don't have a large amount of confidence in either one of them to know what the hell they're doing. Quite frankly, Manfred's more interested in time clocks and shortening the game by 3 minutes to save baseball. To worry about the bare minimum things of let's try not to get half of our pitchers injured. Okay? This is ridiculous. It really is. How about this? Enforce the strike zone. Ease back into the league schedule this year because you condensed it and made it later in the year calendar year last year, and then adjust it over the next 2 to 3 years, little bits at a time. So these guys can adjust to a couple of weeks difference. But when you truncate their off season by a month or two after they got up and got down, this is like even look at a guy in a game. Guy gets up in the bullpen 3 or 4 times and then sits down, and he comes in and he ain't got anything. Happens all the time. You know why? Because his manager's a numbnut who doesn't realize you keep getting up and down, you lose it. Well, what do you think that happens when you spread that across months? Okay? Somebody who's not a numbnut needs to be running Major League Baseball. And it's really beginning to piss me off. I'm reading this stuff way too much. And it's going to shorten careers, it's going to end careers, and it's going to hurt fan bases. Because teams that are built to win are going to rot from the underneath. And then they're going to blame the pitchers when they're giving up gopher balls. Okay? I have a hard time with that. You lose a couple miles an hour of velo in the major leagues, and you're done. And this is what does it. Just said my piece. Please like, comment, subscribe, the whole 9. Have yourself a fabulous Saturday afternoon. Peace out, me homies. See ya.